Hey guys, Dirt Bandit back today. Today I want to talk about a website called Huntstand.com. It's a website I kind of touched on a few episodes back. Um, I like it mainly for plotting new locations I want to go to, or finding the owner of a property that maybe I've driven by and nobody's ever home, or the property's vacant and I don't trespass. So I like to use it to, it'll tell me the homeowner's information, how to get a hold of them. Well, maybe not how to get a hold of them. You'd have to, type their name into white pages and get creative with it, but at least you have a name to kind of go by. And um, also, it's good for measuring distance and marking locations of interest, like I mentioned before. So let's get you guys turned around. I'll show you the website. Okay, guys, so this is the website I was telling you about. I really like it a lot because it mainly just gives you information on the person who owns the property, and it's really good for getting permissions. So right down here you'll see this little box. It says property boundaries, so you want to click that, and it comes up with all these property boundary squares. And so you can click on, say, this one, and there we go. Gives you the person's information. So I would just take that and put that in a white pages, and also Facebook, any other kind of site, public site that'll give you their contact info. That's helped me out quite a bit. Actually, it's gained me pretty sure I might have a permission from this method for a house built in 1879. So might stop at her house today and see if she'll let me detect. So anyways, another tool I like would be this marker right here. As you can see, I've got one already right there. You just click this little icon and click it where you want. And I normally use this structure icon there, or custom, because all the other ones are basically pertaining to hunting, and not really hunting on this website, so I'm just using those two. Or you could use camp or club. So that's how you mark kind of your potential areas that you might want to check out later, just to kind of as a reminder. As you can see, let me show you all the places I have marked. I mean, there are probably a good 100 or so in the state that I live in, Oregon. So it's really good to mark locations, and just so you don't forget about them. Sometimes I forget, and I'll have to go and click on one of them to find out what it was. So anyways, the next little tool here is the line icon. It basically just tells you, shows you the path that you've gone on, or if you want to mark a path that you've taken, just as a reminder for later, you can do that. You just kind of click, and you can mark whether it's road, trail, path, fence, or other. And once you do that, it'll show up in a particular color, and it's just kind of nice to be able to keep track of that. So another tool that you can use is like a shape. So say you want to mark an area, and you want to mark it as a boundary, body of water, or other. So just kind of nice tools to be able to mark locations. And that's why I like this one over, say, Google Earth, because I don't think Google Earth has this many tools or the ability to tell you landowner information. And it's nice because it doesn't give you too much, so it retains their privacy. It just tells you their name, so you have to do all the footwork to try to figure out how to contact them. So this is another tool you can use that's pretty helpful. If you've never been to a location before and you're kind of wondering, say, what the distance between the road here and the lake is, just to kind of get a rough idea, you just click on this little icon, measure from the road to the lake, double click, and it tells you how many miles this is. This is about a 0.41, almost a half mile from the road to the lake. So that's a really helpful tool. And then also you have this little box here that tells you the approximate area that you want to detect in. So this is about 56 acres here in this little area, so it's kind of a nice little tool to help you measure approximate distance. And this is one of my favorite little tools here. You can measure terrain, streets, go back to satellite, which this is already on, or hybrid. Terrain, it just tells you it's basically a topography map. So it's pretty nice to be able to know how steep something is if you're planning on hiking to an area. It'll help you figure out the best path to get to where you're going. So that's pretty helpful. I think this is pretty much about it. Oh, there's another feature here. You can also go to public lands, and it'll tell you whether you're on BLM land or U.S. forestry land, so that's really helpful. I really like this site. I use it just about a couple times a week. I use it quite a bit. I like to mark areas from old maps and mark them on this map so I know where to go, and kind of helps me remember for future hunts. So anyways, I hope you guys like this short tutorial. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to comment on any questions that you may have, I'd be happy to help you with those. Alright guys, I hope you have a good day, and we'll see you in the next video.